Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 5th episode of Assault Lily Bouquet. And last episode, we had the mission to start up our own legion, and Yu kind of doubted Ridi's ability to do this, but, you know, Ridi does have some of that protagonist power to just kind of draw people to her, especially skilled, well-known people, and that's getting together a pretty good legion overall. So, things went pretty smoothly for the most part. I mean, not perfectly, but pretty smoothly, like more so than you would expect, really. And eventually we actually went to Wang and Kuo, and we found out some of their issues they have with each other, but, you know, after Wang fired off a few rounds at her, and things just kind of worked out after that. So, that's nice. And now we just need to fill a couple more slots of our Legion, and we'll be good. So, I imagine we're going to work on that in this episode. Maybe. So, let's see. 3, 2, 1, play. Bum, 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 bum. Looks like it's morning. Which naturally means you're still sleeping. So, kitty cat. Are you gonna lick her to wake her up? Yeah, that's what cats do. That's pretty accurate. Hey, a sleeping person, that's a bed, right? That's just the cat's mentality. Oh, there's a... That's not a cat. Yeah, they do that sometimes. Sometimes you gotta take what you can get in life. Please don't eat the cat. Yeah. Just do your best. Yeah, you don't want to emanate an aura that'll scare off the cat. I just look like you're gonna cop a feel on her. Yeah, T might. Well, we tried, guys. Mission failed. Get her next time. I like it. The cat just like slapped her like you know, you're scolding a child that's about to grab the candy. Like, no, bad. After dinner. That was quite funny. So, are we focusing on Ando and TMI this episode? That'd be okay with that. Yeah, there's Wang. Yeah, I think you see him kind of together in the opening, so they could be a duo. Just that smug thing she does. What would you even call it? Kind of like a flick? I don't know. A head nod? I'm not sure what you'd call that, but I love when she does it. I mean, just Arya in general. That's her name, right? Yeah, Arya. She's pretty great. I appreciate almost every scene she's heavily involved in. It's kind of funny. Now that I know more about Wang, like we had that focus on Wang, I definitely noticed Wang a lot more in the opening. Probably because of just how much I love the outfit. I suppose. You could touch foreheads. It was pretty freaking obvious, Yu. What else could you possibly be talking about? How did you know? Life just full of surprises, isn't it? Do your best, Yu. I'm sure Didi will appreciate the effort. Isui Kazura? Who remembers? Yeah, this is gonna be difficult, isn't it? That's the problem. Maybe we could try wearing Kigurumi. Oh yeah, there's Ando and Timai. We'll just literally grab whoever gets close to our desk. Yes, would you like to join? We'll throw in a free villa or card, whichever. Just arms wrapped around Kaede. Well, think about it, please. No, we need more members. It's almost a lap pillow. Whatever you say. I don't know. I don't think she appreciated that. Well, we've been working hard on the Legion, and it's not been working out lately. Hey, yo, what's up? Go Genyo to you too. What do you want? It's a reflection. Wow, how fancy. So where are we going with this? Oh wow, hologram. A LED hologram? Huh. What exactly is happening right now? Oh, does that include our 3 sizes? uh, birthday. Gonna get her a birthday present? Oh, that's close, yeah, tomorrow. I can imagine Kaede is enjoying that. Flashbacks. Is it a magical pendant? Will you? But what to give her, that's the question. Maybe we could ask her? Yeah! Stick scream almost scared me. How about no? So we're just gonna keep asking people. It's a beverage. Yes, that's what I mean. Never, not referring to the arrow again. Clearly. Oh, well, he's gone. Who's next? Going for Wang next? So I guess just have to get a ramen as a present. I'm pretty sure it is. Not that I've had it, but you're not the only one we've asked. Is she? Is she? She wouldn't be unhappy. Such a ridiculously long family name. Big Bubbly Ramune. Now we finally let ourselves here. It's not for me, it's for a friend, I swear. I swear it's not for me. Please believe me, TMI. Sure. Not gonna lie, Yuu's a bit more Moa than I thought she would be. Shiori? You look fairly generic by the show standards, but hi. She's just been kind of a social butterfly this episode, hasn't she? Talking to everyone. She has kind of a soothing voice, though. Ooh, yeah, not bad. Yeah, I really appreciate your help. Have you tried Amazon? Yeah. How much do we know about her hometown? I think someone was mentioned to not have a hometown anymore. I don't think that was Riri, though. So, yeah, just a completely Yu-Yu-focused episode. I mean, she's working for Riri's sake, but Yu-Yu's getting a lot of screen time. Which is nice. Amazing transition. Just completely still Yu-Yu, change the backgrounds. Almost feels like a vampire protecting herself from the sun. Man, that Zeta Ryoiki. A little hot there. Danger zone! Do not enter. Hachiri Kinshi. So, how is this gonna go? Is it? Oh yeah, there it is. It does look quite refreshing. It does say Ramune on it. Katakana, so yeah, it's gotta be it. I think she might want to drink one now. Like, she may have come here for Riri, but the reason why she can't enjoy one. Man, it looks good. I've always wanted to try Ramune. She is. You were sweating. I saw you sweating. Could that possibly be Udidi? I can almost feel the coolness from that. Just take all of them if you want. But you gotta carry them back, so... Her smiling face, that's what it's all about. That's what we gotta protect. And bring about. Oh god, you. Oh man, I love you. Can we just call her Riri, please? I don't want to say that name. Huh. Such beautiful scenery. Nice little scene. So, hopefully Riri's happy about our present. How nice. Get to have nice, cool ramune on her lap. I'm just a little worried it'll be lost or dropped or broken or something. You can't have my ramune. She's gonna give up one of them, isn't she? Don't do it. Don't do it, Yu. Protect the ramune. Don't just give in to a whining child. It just encourages more whining. Go away, children. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Why? Children are the worst. Oh, kitty cat. Okay, hello? Just right out of the bushes. What were you guys doing in there? Yeah, as you do. Yeah, glad you guys are having fun. Yeah, we lost our ramen we worked so hard to get. Maybe we should have taken more after all. And she doesn't even have ramen. I love how she's always so surprised that people know what she's up to. Yeah. About that. Yeah, debatable. I would never have given up my ramen to those children. Oh, empty bottles. So... Oh, a vending machine just hidden in the bushes? I was wondering what that was implying. Wow, okay. What a waste of a Oh, she... Okay. Wow. Just wow. Oh god, that was an amazing reveal. I love that so much. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Poor you. You did your best, that's what matters. Oh. I okay. That's quite bold in front of everyone. But yeah. Okay. I mean, I did. I'm kind of speechless right now. uh, wow. This is really happening right now. uh, wow, we are tightly embracing now. I know, right? I mean, Why, though? Well, we may have broken her. I mean, this is pretty great, so... I think that's plenty. So you gonna join? Okay. We wanted to hear. Yep, we got our baseball team. Oh no, oh no. There's Wang. Looking great as always. I know, right? And they're still all over each other. It can't be overstated how great all of that was. How it still is. Yeah, this was a worthwhile day. You shut up, Kaede. Oh, that's a sudden transition. Ow. Just... that was something. I mean, she got a pretty nice present, so... Yep. That's just part of the fun. I mean, the Doki Doki was real this episode, so... you. Really? Like a real skill? Is that like a real thing? That is impressive, yeah. uh, to be continued. Wow, this episode. Wow. This might have been my favorite episode so far. Kyuu almost kind of reminds me of what's her face, the black-haired girl from Review Starlight. In this episode, she kind of reminded me of her in that one aquarium episode, you know, when she was like running around and the other girl was trying to find her, you know. Like it kind of reminded me of that. Just everyone enjoying the ramen. Really surprised I have like a new ED for that. Like it's only episode 5, but I guess it was a pretty nice episode, so. Oh. Quite a nice end card. Alright. Alright. That was the 5th episode of Assault Lily Bouquet. And I mean, where do I start with this episode? I just kind of want to watch it again, honestly. But I guess I should probably, talk about it. I usually do these discussion segments in my videos, so I should probably do that. And yeah, I do like how the end card also has Lily's in it. I should probably comment on that. So anyway, the episode itself, right? No, that's a wrong button. Get back into it, please. Okay, so yeah, obviously one of the plot points of the episode was we wanted to get Timai and Ando to join our legion, right? That was the goal. They made it obvious pretty quickly that they would be the ones to get. We just had to convince them, right? So there's actually less focus on that than I thought there would be, though. It was mostly just kind of an off-screen thing, right? We talked to them initially. We had our little booth set up. We're like, hey, you want to join our legion? And they're like, no. Then they leave. But, various things happen. And eventually at the end of the episode, they're like, hey, guys, we decided to join your legion. Like, it wasn't quite as a very direct thing. But in the end, we did get through it. We did manage to convince them. They decided to join us, rather. Because, like I said, it wasn't much of a... Like, we didn't do much. Like, Lily didn't do a whole lot to make that happen. It just sort of kind of progressed that way. So, yeah, that's nice how that worked out. For sure. And... yeah, the main thing this episode was it was Lily's birthday, and Yu wanted to. I mean, before she even found out it was her birthday, she wanted to do something to kind of like repay her, right? She had a little talk with the one girl, and she was just so surprised that she knew that she was talking about Lily. But yeah, she pretty much talked to like several people about what to get for Lily for her birthday, right? Because she doesn't know her that well. How long have they even known each other? Like. Not actually sure, but I'm sure it's like less than a month. So it's probably hasn't been that long. So not a whole lot she knows about her. But Ramune kept coming up, right? So, we get her that, right? That's the idea. It was just a matter of finding it. So she ended up figuring out that a place to go would be Lily's hometown, because that's probably where they would have it, right? So she went there. Or where they evacuated to, I guess. And she met this nice guy that was more than willing to, give her some ramen, because she's a Lily, and people, I think, really appreciate them because they keep everyone safe, right? So he was more than helpful. He was a pretty cool guy. And even gave her, like, this, like a nice box to keep it cool in. And she got it obtained, and she was heading back home, right? So it seemed like a very successful mission. But I couldn't shake this feeling in the back of my head that something was going to happen to get rid of the ramen. Like, it was going to be dropped or broken, or we're going to get attacked by a huge and it would get broken, or so, like, something would happen, right? But what actually ended up happening was she sees a whiny little child and gave child ramune, and then found another whiny child and gave that child the ramune, and before we knew it, we had no ramune left. So she had wasted that whole day for nothing. Just her feet all exhausted, probably bunch of what's the word? It's not splinters. Blisters, whatever you want to call it. It was a rough day. And then she sees Timai and Ando come out of the bushes. So that was interesting in itself. And then we see like empty ramen bottles on the ground. And I wasn't quite sure what they were implying there, because I was thinking, well, that doesn't help anything. Like, that's not ramen. Then I thought maybe she would grab one and like fill it with something other than ramen, and then, convince her that it's actually ramen. That thought crossed my mind. I won't go into detail about what liquid I was thinking about in that scene. But we pretty soon figured out what was actually going on, and we had a hidden vending machine. Like, wow. That was something. Yeah, just she went all that way, and there was a vending machine much closer that you could have used the whole time. That was an amazing reveal. I love that a lot. That was really funny. Yeah, Yu's reaction to that. It was great. It was great. But it's a good thing, though. I mean, it's good that it was there, because she had nothing. She had no spoils of that journey, so it was good. It was just very much kind of like a facepalm moment. Like, I could have just come here. Yeah, that was great. That was great. I really wasn't expecting that to be how things went. That was a nice little thing. Yu, poor Yu. She did her best this episode, and really does appreciate all the effort and stuff, right? So, and then we had what was definitely the best scene of the episode, which I'm definitely gonna just completely rewatch now. She asks her what she wants. She stands up, puts her arms both sides as far as they go, and says, "I want you." Like, when we first brought up the idea of getting her a birthday present, the first thing that came to my mind was something quite similar to this, right? You know, you could just give her yourself. That, I don't think I said that, but that was what came to mind. So to actually essentially have that happen in the episode, that kind of blew my mind, like, a lot. So she yells this out loud in front of everyone. Just a very serious, determined look on her face, like everyone behind her, even Wang looking at her like really? And how does Yu respond? She just kind of does a bit of an odd bend forward slouch, like it wasn't really a bow, it was just like a slight slouch forward, you know? And then she just says, "Dozo, you know, help yourself." Like I thought I was a little bit surprised when Riri said that. I was even more surprised when Yu just agreed to it, no hesitation, just like, "Sure, whatever, yeah, you can take me. That's fine." So yeah, I was starting to get pretty excited as the scene was progressing. And she just rushes towards her, does that hug, and got a little bit of a blush on her. She wraps her arms around her, kind of lifts it up a little bit higher, just closes her eyes. Like, it's a very kind of intimate kind of hug, right? And we're doing this like in front of everyone, like like just look at everyone in the background. This range of expressions. We have Milliam, that's her name, right? He was like, "Haha, this is quite something that I'll get to watch here." Then we have Fumi back there, like, "Oh, this is a thing that's happening." That's like, wow. Then we have Kaede, who just like the fury of 1,000 suns back there, like, "How dare you? I should be the one getting hugged by Riri right now." And we have Kuo, who just like, "Oh my, this is a thing that's happening." And then we have Wang, who just like, "Oh my god, I should not be watching this. I really should not be watching this. Should I be here right now? I should probably leave, shouldn't I?" So I did love that range of reactions back there, right? So then we got some blushing from Yu, commenting about being all sweaty. So yeah, just you don't know how excited I got during this scene, man. Like, I almost needed a moment alone at certain points, especially after mentioning being sweaty. So you smell like a vineyard. Just, oh my god, this scene. It's always you who gives me things like a hug, for example. And then we have Yu return the hug, wrap her arms around Riri. And at that point, it's a proper double mutual hug going on. And a quick happy birthday. And then Kaede, Harenji, like the one girl from To Love Ru would always say. You know, lewd and decent, however we want to translate it. Rapid fire camera picture taking, because this is a pretty big deal, right? You know, this is certainly one of the biggest events of the school so far. I would say, you know, that lone wolf Yu just doing a passionate hug with another girl in front of everyone, right? So, and then yeah, we had Yu adjust her hug to be even tighter, because clearly she wasn't quite getting all of her love through, right? So we have to just really get it through there. And yeah, the pain, the weight, the strength of Yu's love, it's a little bit much to handle. That passionate hug, I don't think Riri was quite ready for it. But yeah, Yu is not accustomed to giving hugs, as Kaede pointed out. So yeah, it's a little bit too strong. But, you know, Team I got a kick out of it. As, yeah, she basically puts all that strength into her, kind of breaks her, then she just kind of limps over, still kind of like steaming though. Like, almost as if my body may not be able to handle it, but my spirits, it can't get enough of it. That's almost the kind of the feel that I had, if that makes any sense. Because she never let go, right? I mean, even during this scene as she's kind of talking to Mai, they're still embracing, right? Even if there's no strength. Even though Riri's not giving any strength into it anymore, this hug is still happening, right? And pretty much the rest of the episode, I think they still continue to hug, right? Like, yeah, you have them talking to her, and she still has her arms like lower waist, like in the best position, you know. So, just yeah, the fact that they just kept the hug going for as long as they did was just amazing. We got a quick bath scene, which was quite nice. Very brief, but it was quite nice. And then one final scene, talking about potential charisma skill of Riri. I mean, that would be something, wouldn't it? Right? Like, I think Monogatari kind of joked about that too. Like, Araragi having some kind of vampire charisma skill. Like, I don't know how serious to take this, but they did talk about maybe really having that too, so that would be something. So yeah, that was an amazing scene, by the way. Like, it's just hard to believe, because that was almost really what I imagined happening, like early bits of the episode when Present was brought up. Like, just give her yourself, you know? Just, she did later in the episode, like, that really happened. I don't know, like, that was about as intimate as you could realistically expect to get in this show, honestly. Like, I don't expect them to kiss before the show is over, but this is not too far off of that. Like, it's really not. And we even had the ED, which I kind of want to rewatch because I didn't pay much attention to it, honestly. Like, for one thing, it took me longer than I should have to realize it was a different ED to begin with. And I was still just kind of really focused on the one scene, right? So I do kind of just want to watch that again right now on my end. Because, yeah, we see Yu with the container on the train. Because it was supposed to go to DD, but it didn't. And we see her with her, parasol and all that she brought, looking very elegant, as the lilies should. So we see, Fumi, Kaede, and Riri just sitting at the table together, Riri being all excited. I guess, just, birthday excitement and all that. And we see, them playing with the cats, because that's what they do in this show, apparently. Yu walking out at night, running into Lily, Didi. And then, this is about the part where I really clicked in my head that I was watching something different. When we're doing the combat with the Ramune. And then, what's her face between Wang and Kuo, as if they're almost like she's their daughter, like in between. But yeah, just everyone drinking ramen and having a good time, lots of smiles and happiness. It's really nice idea. Then like one final little kampai, the 2 ramen bottles, get to see the marble shake. So yeah, very nice idea there. Like this was a really good episode. Like best episode, 10 out of 10. Loved it. Like best anime of the season. I thought what more can I say about it? Like that scene, I still can't believe it. I still can't believe this is real life. That happened. Like, just wow, that was something special. So, yeah, I want to watch that a couple more times. So I'm just gonna end off this reaction here so I can go do that. So, yeah, bye bye. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.